Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be doing my review of The Walking Dead Season 4 Episode 6 Live Bait. Now, I received a lot of feedback on my Season 4 Episode 5 Interment review, and you guys seem to really like this series, so I'm going to keep on doing this. Probably try and do like a episode every day where I just talk about a specific topic or whatever, if you guys would like to see me do that. But anyway, now, before I start, my reviews do contain spoilers, so if you have not seen episode 4, or if you have not seen the episodes up until episode 6 Live Bait that just came on this Sunday, then you probably do not want to watch this if you want to avoid spoilers. But anyway, now the description for this episode says, Group members struggle to find their humanity while being constantly threatened. Now, this, of course, as we all knew, was going to be a Governor standalone episode where we'll talk about where the Governor's been since the end of Season 3. And I loved how, during the previously on The Walking Dead, that it does at the beginning of every episode, it actually showed us stuff from Season 3. I thought it would just show us stuff from Season 4 whenever Michonne and whoever else was talking about him. But it actually showed us recaps of the episodes where the Governor was mainly in Season 3 whenever he was being introduced. I really liked that. And I figured this episode would pick up right where the massacre happened, but I thought they would be cool enough to show off the massacre again so we all can watch it again and then show them driving off. But no, they started the episode off with Martinez, Trumpet, and the Governor basically leaving after the Governor killed everybody. And then, of course, it showed Martinez. I have no idea where Trumpet was, but it showed Martinez and the Governor, or the Governor was basically sitting in front of a fire, and then Walker came up to him, and he wasn't doing anything. He was just standing there, just basically, he gave up on life, it seems like, at this point, because he basically didn't even fight off the Walker. Martinez was actually the one who shot the Walker off of him, and then shook his head and walked off. So, it seemed like the Governor at this point in the series has given up on life and just basically walking until he dies, basically. Now, of course, it seems like the next scene shows a few days or maybe a few weeks or months afterwards. Like, I would think it would be a couple months afterwards, because we see the Governor just walking by himself, walking into a walker, not even worrying about it, just drifting to the side, and then the walker run right past him without him even trying to kill the walker or anything. And then he's got this big beard, and he's growing a beard and all that, and he just looks like a hobo basically, and all that. And then he runs into this group of people who can't exactly remember their name, but he runs into this group of people who offer him a room for the night. And basically their dad or grandpa or whoever is pretty much on the brink of dying and all that. And I figured the way that the Governor and that lady, I forget her name, they need to stop introducing new people into this series. I am terrible when it comes to names, and every time they introduce a new character, I'm like, wait, who is this person again? I just wish they'll stop introducing new characters. But you guys know what I mean. The mom of that daughter, Megan, I believe the daughter's name was. I believe so. I know they said it a lot, and she's an interesting character too. I really liked her. But anyway, I figured the Governor and the mom would hook up, and they end up hooking up towards the end of this episode. But well, it's playing that song, and I really like that song too. I don't know what the name is. If I find out what the name is, I'll let you guys know, because I really enjoyed that song. But basically, it showed the Governor talking to that lady, and saying that he did have a group and he was separated and all that, which makes us wonder, did Martinez and Shumpert really leave him? Because we have no idea what happened to Martinez and Shumpert at this point in the episode. Because after we saw that scene with Martinez and the governor, whenever Martinez killed the walker, that's the only point we saw Martinez. I have no idea where Shumpert was in this episode. But yeah, basically that happened, and then he stayed the night, and whenever he tried to leave, or while him and the daughter was playing chess or whatever, the dad actually died and turned into a zombie. It was just about to bite his daughter or whatever, and then the governor had to kill him by hitting him with that propane tank, and basically that made the daughter scared of him. So we had all that, and it was so funny whenever that lady actually said that whenever the daughter, Megan I believe her name is, actually saw the governor, she thought that was her dad that ran away, or that left, abandoned them like 3 years ago. He went to go get some beer or whatever and actually abandoned them, and Megan thought that the governor was her dad, which it turned out not to be. But I really loved the scenes between Megan and the governor, and I'm sorry if her name's not Megan, that's the only thing that comes to mind. But it was really funny with the scenes between the governor and Megan, how the governor was acting like a dad to her, which I really like that because we never actually seen him around kids before that much. Well, you can't really call his zombie infested daughter in season 3 an actual kid. Apart from that, we never seen him around any kids. So it was really interesting to see how he would react to that. And then, of course, he tried to leave, and for some reason they said that the governor's pretty much stuck with them, so he has to stay with them. Oh, and another thing, it was weird how he said that his name was Brian, because I could have swore in season 3 he said that his name was Philip. So I don't know if he lied to everybody whenever he said his name was Philip, or if it's really Brian, or if he was just lying to them saying that his name was Brian whenever it's really Philip. So I thought that was kind of weird that he changed his name right then. It would have been funny if he said that his name was the governor or something, even though he's not technically a governor anymore. But yeah, they basically said that they were stuck with them, so they had to leave. And I have no idea where they're going. I figured they would go to the prison, because it would make sense that because the governor still knows that the prison is still there and Rick is still there and all that. So I thought they was going to go to the prison or some place like that, but they ended up not going, or they probably was on the way to the prison. They only made halfway, and then at the end we finally saw Martinez, because Martinez was about to shoot the governor, and then he saw there was the governor holding Megan, and he was like, oh crap, and then that's where the episode ended. So I'm excited to see how next episode's going to play out. Season 4, episode 7, right before the big season premiere, or mid-season finale, I mean. Don't know why I said season premiere, but mid-season finale. I'm excited to see how that happens. It seemed like from the previews that we saw of next week's episode, it seemed like this may be another Governor standalone episode, because it seemed like Shumpert or I don't even think we saw Shumpert, but Martinez, we saw Martinez basically has his own group now. Has his own group. It seems like he's doing pretty well, so maybe the governor will, I don't know, maybe the governor was decided to join him, because it seemed like they had some kind of argument, and that's why Martinez left. Because Martinez said in the promos for next week's episode said, "Around here, I'm in charge, not you." So it seemed like Martinez and the governor had some kind of argument, and that what made Martinez leave during this episode. But I'm really excited for next week's episode. It seemed like it would be good. I know it's another Governor standalone episode, but I'm excited to see how this plans out and how they actually make it to the prison. And who knows, maybe they will stick with the. Maybe those ladies and Megan and all that will stick with the governor and try and help him attack the prison. But I'm really excited for next week's episode and, of course, the mid-season finale at December 1st. I'm really excited for that. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this episode. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't the best episode of this season, I will admit. I'll give it about a 6 out of 10. The first half of the episode was kind of boring, but the second half brought back the excitement and the terror and all that. So yeah, I give it about 6 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what kind of topics you want me to discuss next time, and I'll be sure to make a video about that. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.